Come on
Good
in.
morning.
Good
Get
morning,
on in
good
here.
morning. It's the
Get on
morning
in
meeting
here.
show. It's a hoe down here. Grab your button around and round. Here we go, and don't frown. I don't know. We look a little.
They had layers and layers.
We look a little bit like a hoedown. I don't know. I don't have my glasses.
You're wearing overalls. I'm just wearing a hoodie. I don't know if I look.
Good morning.
There's a story behind my hoodie that we'll get to at the end of our.
And there's also a story about why it is
episode.
the crack of dawn on Tuesday. This is a day of recording, but we'll get to that first.
Day. This
tea.
is dedication right here.
We have hot tea this morning. I'm so excited. So it said, hold your.
We look so. I'm just noticing the monitor how different we look. You cut your own bangs, which you did a really good job.
Yes.
But let me just tell you. No, I think you did a good job. That's a compliment.
We have little
That's a
we have little
compliment.
post-its over
mine.
here.
Let me get to mine.
This means
that's a compliment.
listen. This means listen, Cinnamon. We point to listen.
Or Allison. Wait, listen.
You're on
listen.
the verge of hurting my
This
feelings.
means listen, Cinnamon, or listen, Allison. Is what
On the
that
verge
means.
of this is on the verge of hurting my feelings, Cinnamon.
This is a bird. It's more of a reaction post-it.
Is that a peace bird?
It's a flipped bird.
Ah, Cinnamon. No.
And this means energy. It's a
lightning.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see it, Cinnamon. I didn't even see it.
Well, you've seen it on the table, so I mean, I don't know what that means.
I haven't noticed it. So that was ESP. Our hot tea this morning, Cin.
ESP.
Here's our hot tea.
Don't talk about my interpretation of what ESP means, but that's fine.
No, I just know that I thought lightning and it was
But
lightning.
no, that's a compliment. I think your hair is on point today. Why is that, Allison?
Well,
no, I'm
thank you.
serious. Your hair is
Thank
on
you.
point today.
The lightning upside down looks like confetti. Thank you. That's a thank you.
Celebration.
Celebration. All right.
It makes me want to do something with my bangs.
I can cut your bangs. I hear I'm good at it. Wait, Cin, Alexa's gonna scold us for chit chat.
Now we look.
Cin, take a sip.
I just did.
Now I feel like that's mockery, though. So
It's not mockery.
now it's getting dangerously close to mockery. Cin.
No, that's
dangerously close.
No,
Sip
my
tea.
intentions.
This was hot tea 4 minutes ago. Let's see if it's still hot.
My intentions cannot be more pure. Nice.
Have you had that one before? It's my tea. Have you had it before?
I know what tea it is.
Isn't it tasty?
It's
Okay,
caffeinated.
enough of the-
It's caffeinated, isn't it?
Ugh.
It was a gift from your friend gave it to you because she knows we love period pieces.
And tea.
I'm more of a Jane Austen, Emily Bronte, Charlotte Bronte, but
Well, unless Bridgerton has live feeds as a reality show.
no
But
offense to whoever wrote Bridgerton. It's
no offense to whoever gave me the tea. Hope they're not watching. This is a vanilla fruit tea. So I don't know if it is caffeinated. Does it say it's a black tea?
So if it doesn't say decaffeinated, then it is caffeinated.
It could be
because
herbal.
it's just
A
black
fruit tea? There's no caffeine in fruit.
Green rhubois, so that's
Oh,
that's
so if
not.
it's a green tea, that is caffeine.
No, but it's green rhubois. Rhubois is a...
Is it rhubois? I've always said rhubois.
Oh, really? Well,
Is it rhubois?
I mean,
Alexa?
Is it Paris or Paris? I mean, it just depends on how you're saying it.
Alexa, how do you say rhubois?
I pronounce that Roblox, but I'm always working on how I say things and
That's
I
a
might not
game
have it
for
right.
kids, Alexa.
Oh, Alexa, you're doing okay. Did you hear what she said?
No,
at
I
the end?
didn't hear what she said.
Arr. Ahoy, matey! I'm feeling like sailing the seven seas, as it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. To celebrate with me, just ask me to tell you a pirate joke.
She just took over the show. That's
Alexa
AI for you.
She is our camera hog. Alexa, not right now.
That's
Thank
AI
you.
for
Thank
you. They're just waiting for that moment to take
Sorry,
over.
I'm not sure about that.
So rhubois or rhubois, organic orange peel, organic licorice root,
Ooh.
natural French vanilla flavor, organic blackcurrant flavor, organic lemongrass, and organic lemon flavor.
So whether you're a fan of Bridgerton or not, this tea is amazing. I will say that. It's delicious. Before we leave the greetings, I just wanted to quickly say, we had this episode in the can. We recorded it the day before yesterday.
Sunday. And we filmed 2 episodes. On Sunday, we filmed Monday and Tuesday's episodes.
We used Tuesday's episode for yesterday.
Because Monday's episode, we had the phone upside down.
And
so when you're looking, it actually looks like you're looking off camera.
It was very awkward. It was.
We cannot.
And
it was a great
episode.
episode.
It was a great episode. So we're going to
We
recreate it almost beat for beat. It's time for the weather.
The weather. Whether the weather be hot.
Or whether the weather be
cold.
Who can tell? I bet Alexa's going to say, I can't tell you the weather because it's 5 a.m. Who knows what the weather's going to be? It's still dark out.
She's like,
Alexa, what's the weather for today?
The current weather is 45 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun.
Yeah.
Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 73 degrees and a low of 37 degrees.
Well, that's not more of the same, is it? That's a huge jump of 30 degrees, Alexa.
Here's the thing. I woke up this morning and I've got a little thermostat in my bedroom and it was 41.
Yeah.
And it is chilly and we have not turned our heat on yet. I'm like,
Speaking of waking up, do you remember me screaming for help last night?
yes, I can tell that story, but I just wanted to put the button on this one very quickly. Just, if I may.
That it's freezing cold?
Well, no, the button being that we haven't turned the heat on yet.
Oh,
I'm really proud.
Well, but our
really
thermostat is set to 50, so technically it should be turning on. And actually, that's what my theory was. I think I woke up screaming for help because I think the heat turned on.
Oh, did the heat turn on?
Well, if it was below 50, our thermostat is set to 50 as the lowest. So that would explain.
Just as a default.
So keep that in the back of your mind when you hear Sin's story, because
I was
something happened.
So last night, I had like 3 different dreams I remember very vividly. I'll only share one of them because it's
By the way, it was at 4 a.m. because I got up when it all happened at 4 a.m.
So I was having this very vivid dream that I was going to be doing a midnight dive, a deep dive in the ocean. And I was worried about, well, how will I see the sharks? And then that turned into, well, how will I see the surface? How will I know up from down? Deep dive. And I wasn't using oxygen. I was using a snorkeling mask.
Ugh.
So I thought,
For
well,
a
what if
deep
water?
dive?
I thought, what if water goes into that hose and the snorkel mask? And how do I make sure? And as I was like piecing together, I woke up like sputtering and feeling like I couldn't breathe.
Fast forward 2
And then
minutes.
so I even got up and paced around a little bit because I was really coughing and having a hard time breathing and was like, did I dream that I was drowning because I was like asphyxiating or,
choking
or what came first, the chicken or the egg? And then like 20 minutes later.
Oh, I thought it was like 2 minutes later.
Well, it was like 20 minutes later because I just started to fall back asleep. I hear Allison screaming for
Help.
I go next door and Allison's sitting up and she's
You
like,
came next door?
I did. You don't remember this? I turned on the
no.
lights.
In fact, I had the thought, wow, no one came to help.
Oh.
You turned on the lights?
I did.
No.
I did. I turned on the lights. You're sitting up in bed and you're like laughing because I think you were embarrassed that you'd been screaming for help. And you're like, I can't breathe. And then
I
was
remember
like,
I couldn't breathe.
I was like, oh, turned off the lights. You're okay. It just happened to me. Just breathe. Maybe sleep up on your pillows. And then I went back.
I did sleep up on my pillows. I woke up.
I said that. That was me. I said sleep up on your pillows.
I woke
You're
up with
gonna be okay.
I woke up with a crick in my neck.
The reason
A crick in my neck. I couldn't move my neck in
Really?
because I had.
Is that why you have this on?
I had 4 pillows underneath my neck, and I was like, I can't have my
me.
neck.
I said that before I left, but the reason I left so quickly is because I just was starting to get back to sleep. If you stay up too late, then you're back into like...
Well, like the oxygen mask, you put it on yourself first. That's the
I
motto
came-
in life.
I came
Isn't that
next
how we
door.
always end our show?
That's why you were sleeping on
Put your oxygen mask on someone else first. And then me first when the plane goes down.
But that wasn't it, because I did come next door and I gave you a valuable
Okay,
tip
all
that you
right.
used.
I can tell you, am I starting to hurt your feelings a little bit? But I do think the heat was turning on. Because what are the chances?
Oh, maybe that's why.
If it went below 50,
I told Allison,
the
I
heat
said the
was turning
fact
on.
that within 20 minutes we both were having trouble breathing.
Gasping for air.
You know what?
Because the hot air was coming.
No.
Word of the day. 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 Word of the... Okay.
All right. So I'm in charge of today's word of the day, and today's word of the day are acronyms.
Oh.
Now, when we filmed
So
this...
not a word at all. Acronym of the day.
When we filmed this episode on Sunday...
I was ticked off and furious because I said it's a word of the day. But today I've had time to absorb it. I like it. And I'm saying thank you.
But today's acronyms are... I had you guess what they meant. And
Yeah.
since we already went
Oh, we're
through-
using different ones?
These are new acronyms.
Oh, I
New
liked my
acronyms.
guesses. All right, well, I have to come up with... Okay.
We start with AFAIK.
Wait, AFAIK. Are there any swears in these?
No.
Okay, AFAIK. So, as fake as if kangaroos were in the room, but they left the rest off. Is
It's
that?
as far as I know.
Oh, as far as I know. That's a shame. Okay. Well, I didn't know that one.
Then JW. So think JK.
Just
This is
kidding.
JW.
Just wishing.
Just wondering.
Oh.
Just wondering.
Well, I wish.
And then BRT. So think BRB
Is be right back.
and BRT.
Be right to you.
Be right there.
Oh, be right there.
Be right there. DAE, not to be confused with BAE, Bay.
Dead on. Wait, what is it?
DAE.
Dance and eat. Dance and eat.
Does anyone else?
Does anyone else what?
Like, I guess, I can't do that on, no, what, yeah,
I don't know that TikTok dance. DAE.
Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know that TikTok dance, DAE. Does anyone else? Okay, that's good. I was having hard. I was like,
can you picture the children of this generation? So this generation doing their TikTok dances, their children one day will be like, let me get it straight, Mom. You stood in front of and did a dance with no, you just did a dance? That's what you did? You just did a dance?
Except that same exact conversation, but half the language in letters.
Yeah.
Squeaks
Mom!
and sound, clicks and pops.
Why JD? Why JD? You just dance?
You DAE? Dance and eat?
Maybe in the future there'll be in a bomb shelter escaping the apocalypse from the AI.
And the last
Mom,
one.
Can we dance? Can we just dance?
The last one is WYSI WYG.
Whoa.
This is a
Wait,
long
what is
one.
it?
We might have
Wait.
to put this on the bottom of the screen.
We won't because I'm
W-
editing and that takes a
Just
lot
on
of
the
work.
bottom of the
No, it won't.
Just right there on the.
It won't be.
on
It
the
won't be.
leader
Just
line.
write it down if you've got a pen. What is it?
It's WY
WY
SI. We're
SI
doing analog for this. WY
WY
G.
G.
I'll show that to the audience
Why?
really quickly.
Why did you say I? Why did you say I was your girl? Why did you say I was your girl? Am I right?
Well, they don't do genders in this generation.
Oh, why did you say I was your G?
Your goat?
Yeah.
No.
Why did you say I was your gremlin? Do they do gremlins?
No. It's what you see is what you get.
What you see is what
Which
you
is
get.
such a long acronym
Wow.
for such a.
I would just do glasses emoji. Am I ahead of you on that? Glasses emoji.
So in the spirit of Alison creating her own
Shiggy.
slang with shiggy.
Shiggy means
Don't
judging
judge,
others, so don't be
judge,
shiggy.
Don't be shiggy.
Don't be shiggy.
I have created my own acronym in response to these acronyms. It is UYW.
UYW. Well, the one you told me last time?
Yeah.
Oh, we were still
Same
using
one
that?
from last time.
I won't
Same
spoil
one.
it. I won't
It's
spoil it.
Use your words. Use your words, people. Use your words, not your letters. Use your words.
UYW. Wait, hold for...
Hold for Santa Claus coming down the chimney.
Oh.
Which brings us to our next question. How early is too early to put up Christmas decorations? That was our sister fight discussion yesterday.
It wasn't a fight.
No,
It was a
wasn't.
sister
I say it in
disagreement.
Yes.
Because I said October 1st, I want to change the mantle to Christmas and just have 2 months of the holidays.
I said
before the holidays.
I said that would be closer to 3, and I love Christmas, but I also think that part of that, what makes it special is it's how temporal it is, because it's like Fridays are fun because if every day was Friday, then it's plateaus. So
well, when you're a
I said
freelancer, every day is Friday, actually. We're in that boat.
I said November 1st.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, but because we have to.
Well, I was going to come back to it. All right. Sorry.
So you said October 1st. I said November 1st, and then you countered with October 15th, and I said okay.
There's a compromise. So October 15th, you might know if we're still here. We're still talking. Remember, this is a September show.
Yes, we said just
We've
the month
got
of
some
September.
We'll see.
We've had some friends already say.
Here is your reminder. Ladies, time to wrap up.
She timed that well, didn't she?
Oh, shoot. You know
She was
why
like,
that's upsetting?
Here's your reminder.
Thank you, Alexa. Stop. Because I'm editing this. That means we've gone way over. So let's...
No, we started 10 minutes later.
No, you know what? We're going to... Alexa, stop. All right, I'm going to have to steer this, and I'm steering this ship.
Okay.
Back on course. Wildlife Watch. Super quick Wildlife Watch. Wildlife Watch. Wildlife Watch. Wildlife Watch. Super quick Wildlife Watch. It's just that we were recording. We do have the 4 coyotes have been... We've never seen all 4 of them together. Suddenly, they're all together. We know one is the mom.
Allison had put out muffin for the birds.
No, we can't dilly-dally. Don't dilly-dally. One
that's
is the
why they all
mom, 2 are
flocked.
pups. It might be the muffins. We don't know who the 4th one is. Is that
Well,
the
what
dad
is-
or a... No. We're on this. We're charging forward.
What is a group of coyotes? Is that a flock?
No, I think it's a
Pack?
a pack.
Alexa, what is a
No,
group
we
of
can't.
coyotes
Nope,
called?
that's a timeout. That hurt my finger. Nope, Alexa, don't tell us. Here's the thing. The most important part of our wildlife watch
A
is...
group of coyotes is
No.
called a pack.
It is a
No, we're
pack.
staying on track.
That's amazing. I was right.
Staying on track. I said it. Is that there's a
Well,
flash
listen,
in the sky.
listen.
It was either a bomb
You had
or
too much
sunrise. Okay,
Did you
moving
have-
on.
did you have-
Wildlife, what is that flash?
Wait a
Who
minute,
knows?
wait a minute.
Who knows?
Listen.
And current events. If
listen,
you like your
because
raisins,
we
you'll like
recently-
current events. All right. So for current events, raisin events, this is just something interesting I found when I was reading a current event about a woman going off to live in a blue zone in Costa Rica. I had to Google what a blue zone is because it's not political. A blue zone, do you know this, is where the population lives older, they live longer
Oh.
than the global average. Did you know
Blue, like
that?
blue hair?
I think it might be from blue. When we were in theater, blue hairs was what you called the matinee audience because it's the older audience. But I don't know if... So blue zone just means people who live older than the average. There are only 5 blue zones. And that's where people live above, older than the average, which is 73 years old in the world. So you'd think there would be many more than 5, but there are only 5.
Wow.
But they tend to be people that live to be 100, because this woman who went off to live in a blue zone in Costa Rica said it was so interesting watching all these 100-year-olds surfing. So yeah. So do you know where the 5 blue zones are? I'm not going to tell the exact locations. You can Google that, but I will quickly tell you. One is in Italy.
Oh, that makes sense.
One is in Greece. So the Mediterranean diet, I know, is very something like, okay,
Sunshine.
Italy, Greece. One is in Costa Rica.
Oh, sunshine. So there is like a correlation there with...
One is in Japan,
Mm.
which didn't surprise me because I think I would have thought Japan is the blue zone. I feel like they're so caring towards their elders. I feel like
they're known for that, aren't
it
they?
gives you a little motivation. And the 5th blue zone that is recognized in the world, maybe you're thinking Switzerland because of the fresh air, and maybe you're thinking of
chocolate.
Siberia because of it preserves like
It's like a deep
cryogenics, like Disney. No, Loma Linda, California. So it's inland, so it's not on the coast like the others.
Well, it has a huge hospital, so maybe just a lot of excellent medical care.
Well, and I Googled.
Okay.
I Googled because I was wondering.
And if we keep talking and talking loud, no one will hear the dog.
No one will hear the
slurping.
dog slurping his water. So the thing about Loma Linda when you Google it is that it's Seventh-day Adventists is half the population, and I don't know a lot
Of
about
Loma Linda?
Yeah,
Oh.
and they are vegetarians. So maybe that's back to the Mediterranean diet theory, because Mediterranean diet tends to be a little bit vegetarian.
Oh, and we're vegetarians, not Seventh-day Adventists.
Not an ad for being vegetarian.
Seventh-day Adventists we are not, but we are vegetarians.
But this is not an ad for being a vegetarian. I just thought it was interesting. Story time.
Oh, it's story time.
It's story time already.
I'm going to use a couple objects to illustrate my stories. So this will be my show and tell, but it's also the story.
Okay.
So it's, I have, what do I have behind my desk? I have this special little sack here, and it's in keeping with my shirt. We went finally
Yesterday.
to the apple orchard yesterday. That is just down off the mountain. It's about an hour and a half drive from where we live. And
I lost paper, rock, scissors, so I was one driving.
That was
Max
his
wants
car.
to see what you have.
Ooh.
There's Max. Hey, everyone, say hi to Max.
Cameo.
Come
And
here, baby.
so shout out to Lily, my other sister, and she, when we got together a couple weeks ago, she was wearing a Snowline Apple Orchard hoodie, and I didn't even realize they sold them. So I was like, I'm
And you
definitely
didn't
getting
even
one.
Sin went in to get apple cider,
Didn't see it.
and you came back, and I said, "Did you see the sweatshirts?" And you were like, "Where?" And I said, "Behind the salsa."
And it's literally called the back room. And so I went to the back room, and it was the last one in my size. So I'm very excited that I have, I guess you'd call it a limited edition, since you won't be able to find any more of these puppies. Snowline Apple Orchard hoodie. And when I ended up going in 3 times, because on my way out, I heard this couple talking about the cider donuts and how she'd only ever seen them on the Hallmark Channel, and she's so excited to find them. And someone else was saying,
well, then she's never been to the East Coast, because they're a big East Coast thing, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
so they were having that conversation. Someone said, "Oh, you can get the mix, the apple cider mix." And so I came out with my hoodie, and I was like, went back in, and got the apple cider donut mix packaged by the Snowline people. So they have this whole setup where you can watch them make the apple cider donut.
And we get them hot off the conveyor belt.
Almost too hot, almost scald you hot. Almost burn your skin.
No, Snowline might be watching.
I was doing this as a lead into your
I did burn myself,
burning your
but
skin.
not at Snowline.
Not at
I burnt
Snowline.
myself making dog treats. So
yeah. So this is actually packaged at Snowline, which is very exciting because it means it's going to taste exactly like their donuts. And
well, let's not use the oil they use because I love their apple cider donuts, but the flavor of the oil stays with me.
I didn't have that experience.
You didn't have that
I
experience?
didn't have that experience.
You didn't feel like you taste the oil?
But you also ate something I didn't eat, which was the apple pie. So maybe that is the flavor. Because
there's some flavor that stayed with me.
I think it must have been the only the common denominator that wasn't common was that you had apple pie.
Well, in my mouth,
uncommon.
It's also different. So it could be my
so
taste
the
buds.
Story, yes. You also don't like cilantro, and I love cilantro. You also don't like olives, and I love
I like
olives.
cilantro though. Cilantro doesn't always just cilantro. What's happening? What's happening?
Energy. You can say cilantro.
Isn't it cilantro?
Alexa,
No.
do you
no,
say
I don't- we don't have time
cilantro
for
or
this.
cilantro?
I'm editing this. You don't have to, Allison. You can skip this.
Also known as cilantro, 90 is an annual herb in the family Apiaceae.
I'm sorry, Sin. I'm sorry. There's no cilantro.
So you're gonna keep that in there.
I will.
This will.
This will. Thank you, Alexa.
Oh, no, Max!
What happened?
Max!
What?
No!
What is it?
Here!
What's happening? What's happening?
Wait,
What is
Max! Max! He was chewing the top of my pumpkin that Mom gave me.
Oh, that's. Where was I? So on that note,
Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you, love bug.
remember, do unto others
As you would have them do unto you.
I did a genie.